game, a loss to Oklahoma City.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Here's Freak following the score by Tony Parker. And that one's good. Freak.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Houston on D. It's a 3-point game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated. Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
Hands are the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Freak. Last game out he had 14. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Parker with it. Now defended by Freak. Here's Duncan, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwight Howard. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
The first free throw is good. And Duncan drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Bank shot. No good. Trail by 5. Ginobili dishes to Leonard. Duncan with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Screen by Duncan. Leonard kicks to Duncan. And that one's good.
Oh, that defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7. Ariza outside. That 3 off the mark. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. So the wing on the left. Parker inside. 9 points last game. That ties it up. Leonard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Freak, covered by Parker. Freak. The Rockets with another miss. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Ginobili kicks to Parker. Out to Duncan. And Ginobili now top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation.
365.
If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Cabella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza. Now here's Freak. He's got 7. Another miss by Houston. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And it's Leonard. That time an assist by Mills. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now Mills. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Green kicks to Aldridge. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned.
As Aldridge is checked in for Kyle Anderson. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Raymond Felton. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Freak in at the point. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He ended with 14 points and added 3 rebounds as well. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Here's Marjanovic. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Freak. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The 3. And that one's good. Freak. Freak's got 10.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's Freak. He's got 10.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Not enough on that one as it misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Leonard, no luck.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Ariza. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Leonard. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game.
Tony, you...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Looking at the game for Freak. 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Freak gets to Ariza. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Ariza passes to Freak. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Freak's got 12.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And the Spurs with possession. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And Duncan throws it down.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
3-on-3. Here's Leonard. No good off the back of the rim. Rockets trail. Freak with it. 12 points for him. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Harden against Duncan. Ginobili kicks to Aldridge. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.